Let's see. Hello, Praveen and Toy Pups. Hey, Toy Pups. Sent in 2 songs. I see. Maybe we'll play them this evening. We'll see. We'll see what happens this afternoon. I don't know, but we'll definitely play them. Toy Pups sends a song, and we'll play them. Sorry about that. All right, Matters. How are you, my friend? Just got to the gym, going to do the yoga squat, triangle pose, and warrior to warm my body up. You gonna include the sun salutation too? It's always a good warm up because it's full body. Or you can do it separately in the morning as like a morning wake up and recharge. Hey, Jessica. Hi, Kat. Kat sends some love, and then she says message retracted, and then she says driving. Drive gently and safely. Hey, Michael. Jessica, how are you? Hey, Pinky. Happy Sunday to everyone. I just want you guys to know I was live yesterday. I didn't see anyone destroy my life. So you were live yesterday and didn't see anyone destroy my life. Good. How did you feel? Were you comfortable? Sorry I didn't see you live. Pinky. I apologize. I wish I had. I would have liked to have been there with you. Jessica says, I'm struggling a little bit today. Well, let's step back from the edge. If you're struggling a little bit, it's easier to retreat. You know what I mean? If we're struggling a lot, that can be tough. We got to take a big step back from that edge. Struggling a little bit means that we can ease back. We can do some comfortable breath work and just ease our way back. Anyone join? I wish I was able to. I would have had I seen it. Ellie says I actually ate a whole meal. Wow, awesome. And now I feel sick. Can you take an easy walk, even like 5 minutes to help you digest? I'm not sure how easy, but that will be, but okay. All we can do is try. And remind me, I want to talk about that. At least it's not about hell. Is that like doctors, a family telling you not to do it? They do not want to interfere with doctors or family, that's for sure. All right, Jessica, we're going to do our yoga nidra. Cat, do not join in while you're driving. You don't want to practice yogic sleep while you drive. Hey, Kina is here. Lisa Sayuri, hey, folks. Lee, you have inspired me to offer something, and we'll do it right after we do some breath work for all of you guys. Ellie says, hospital not allowed out alone. Would anyone take a walk with you? Just like 5-10 minutes, easy pace. It's very good for you after any meal. It helps that rest and digest. Hey, Sniper. Sniper, how was your day? You out with the kids, right? Ellie says, all busy. Gotcha. Hey, do you have like a little circle in your house that even if you just walked like 5 minutes around that circle, like I used to do it with my dad, from the living room to the kitchen, down the hallway and back? Jessica, let me know when you're ready. Hey, Bud Files. Lisa's Jessica, how are you? Let's see. Jessica says I'm good, and Jessica is ready. So, guys, this is a yoga breath nidra practice. Here's where we're going to start. You can go ahead and Very quick trip through the body, starting at your head, working your way at your own pace, slowly down through your toes, and just consciously relax. Just consciously relax. Your arms maybe sit easily in your lap or hanging down, your shoulders loose, your belly rising and falling with the breath. Consciously unclench your jaw, give it a little intention, then relax it. Make sure that your eyes are resting soft and easy. We're going to begin with 3 big breaths in. Take a sniff breath. Exhale through the mouth. Big sigh. 3 breaths like that. Here we go. Breathe in through the nose and fill the belly up with air. Sip. Sigh. Let that exhalation relax the body even further. Second breath, breathe in, fill that belly up. Sip. Sigh. Let that second sigh relax your mind, letting all your thoughts just drift away. Third breath, breathing in, sipping air, sigh. And relax. We're going to breathe in for 4 and exhale for 4. Slight pause in between. Just notice that pause. We'll begin in the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the nose for 2, 3, 4. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4. And let the breath go. Just let it return to its own natural rhythm, its own easy pace. Just noticing. Notice the breath arriving in, nice and easy, gently, and notice the breath flowing easily out. No effort on our part at all. With your eyes closed, we're going to do a rotation of consciousness. Deeply relaxed. I'm going to name a body part, just visualize it, and then we let it go, and we quickly move on to the next body part. You're going to begin with your left thumb, with the left palm of your hand, with your left upper arm, your left shoulder, your right thumb, the right palm of your hand, the right upper arm, the right shoulder, center of the neck, the space right above the upper lip, the space right between your eyebrows, the crown of your head, the back of your neck, your heart center, your belly, your left hip, your right hip, your left ankle, your right ankle, your left big toe, your right big toe, center of the chest. You could visualize moonlit night, just a crescent moon hanging in the sky, the sunrise over the ocean, a desert landscape with the sun setting, a still forest spring, a gentle stream, letting everything go, return back to your breath. Notice your breath flowing in and your breath flowing out. Every out breath, you're more deeply relaxed than the last one. Just sit here for a moment. Very easily, we're going to start coming back. Bring attention to your belly, rising and falling. Start moving your shoulders, maybe wiggle your fingers. Move your head. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Only when you're ready. I'll see you in the chat. And that was our breath work and Yoga Nidra. Deep breaths for the central nervous system. It is an intentional rest. Yogic sleep. Hey, Toy Pups. Hi, Miss Flipper. Kayla Boo, my friend. How are you? Michael? How are you, my friend? What did Michael have to say? I saw something up above. There it is. The yoga master walked into a vegan cafe, took one look at the buffet. I noticed his least favorite food was on the menu, and he says to himself, I came here to find my inner peace, not my inner peas. Nailed it. Perfect. That was the perfect yogi joke. Lisa often says, Chemical, if he asked for his inner peace, he'd process. Hey, Marlon. Pinky says, I was terrified yesterday. Hey, Pinky, are you on Facebook? You have Facebook Messenger? If you want, before you do a live stream, I will do breath work with you to help you relax before you live stream. Just let me know, my friend. Hi, Anna. Anna says, I will do it later, Yogi. Thank you so much. I was watching Joe and Jason's workout. Hey, we can do some regular breath work before we end this live stream, Anna. If you would like, just let me know. Ellie says, hi. Hey, Ellie. Thank you for up above when you told everyone not to practice while driving. I appreciate your guidance. Hey, Icy. Icy said, hi, sorry I missed you when you came in. Hey, guys, I did say hi to Blood Falls, right? Our friend Praveen, let me pronounce things correctly for a change. Praveen, sometimes we become so familiar with our friends that we don't get a chance to visit their channel. Have you been to Praveen's channel? he specializes in shorts. It's not the only thing he does, but he specializes in shorts. He's got a growing, very large growing channel, uh, devoted people, tons of views. But he comes here. I got a little channel. I got a small channel. He comes here and shows so much support, not just for me, but for all of you guys. He comes here because he loves every single one of you. Uh, Whenever we get the opportunity, can we turn that love around? I know that you do, but uh, sometimes, uh, especially with those larger channels, sometimes we might not make it there. I know it would mean a lot to him. At the same time, if anyone here needs watch hours, anyone, let us know. Uh, and we can start mentioning that to make sure that people get the watch hours that they need. Offhand, we know that Brian Lane is getting really close. He has a goal. He'd love to be monetized before Christmas, specifically November. He's just about halfway there. Jacob Colby, good friend, huge supporter. He's getting really close as well. And Cat and Jack is getting very close. Those are the big three, but we'll always add to that list. And anyone else, you know, let's just keep helping each other out. Jessica, thank you, Eric, so much. Jessica, you're welcome, my friend. Marlon says, hi there. Did the breath work as good as I could? Just didn't type during it. Well, good. You definitely don't want to type while you're doing it. You want to be as relaxed and get your intent as you do it. So, Pinky, yeah, let me know. Hey, Selma, if you want to do some breath work before, um, or even just to talk, have a little gentle reassurance that it's all going to be okay. Hey, Keith. Keith says, Blessed Sunday to you, my strong and resourceful friends. It's a great entrance. Did I miss Lucy? There she is. Hey, Lucy. Someone says, hi, Anna, my sugar muffin. Let's see, struggling for 500 subs. Is anyone here not subscribed to our friend Pinky? So let's give up the struggle and let's get you to 500. Pinky's at 463. Guys, we can get her there this week. If you do a live stream, give Pinky a shout out. Give me just a second, guys. I wanted to check. I only have 2 channels. I don't have a whole lot of support channels. I have the channel that I originally signed up for YouTube on, and then I have this channel. And Pinky, I got you with both channels. I already had. All right, someone reached out and got her. She's at 464 now. One up. 36 to go, guys. Hey, Miss Pepper. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. There it was. It was Ellie who reached out and subscribed. Thank you, Ellie. Our friend Keith is at 91. We can get Keith to 100. We could do that today. Praveen says, awesome, Keith. So a big shout out to my friend Praveen. He came by my live stream one morning. I guess it just popped up, a gift from the algorithms, and he has never left, even reaching out through his wife, sending her messages to make sure to check in. Here's the amazing thing. He was actually on the border in the midst of a war, and he would send a message to his wife to check in to make sure I was doing okay. What an amazing friend that is. Brenda says, thank you. You're welcome, Pinky. She's thanking Ellie, who's reached out. Ellie says, Keith, I subbed. Thank you, Ellie. Kareem says, thanks a lot, Yogi sir. You're welcome, my friend. Keith says, I have a healing party on Tuesday at 12. Okay, keep reminding us, Keith. I'll do my best to be there. And I will keep reminding people as well. Hey, Lady Sky. Lady Sky said, hi. How are you, my friend? Lady Sky, how are your subs coming along? I'm going to see if anyone wants to do a commitment. Not to me. I'm already committed. Hey, Lady Sky is only one away from 1,000, guys. One away. Who wants to be the lucky 1K? I wish I had stuff to give away. Be the lucky 1K for Lady Sky, and I would send you something. Oh, Jessica picked out her new puppy finally. Wow. I can't wait until we get a pic. Sure. Picture. Picture. Hey, the farming senator. How are you, my friend? Congratulations. Have I talked to you since you have become a senator? Hey, this guy says, I'm at $9.99. Not for long. We're going to get you to 1K before this live stream is over. What is a commitment? A commitment. I don't like using the word challenge because it puts too much. You think a challenge and you think it's done. You know what I mean? You do a 21-day meditation challenge and then it's done. We're going to do a 7-day. Hey, Brian, we were talking about you. Hey, Brian, are you subscribed to our friend Lady Sky and Red Nose up above? Hi, Icy. Thanks for coming in, my friend. So I was thinking a week challenge starting today. The challenge is going to be to take one lesson or prayer or statement or imperative. So you can definitely help me with this, Miss Flipper. From Course in Miracles. We also might present something from a yogic text sometime, or maybe from a Buddhist text, maybe a yogic mantra. But I thought we'd start with, and the way we would do it is waking up in the morning with that commitment, with the intent. And the very beginning would, I could choose peace instead of this. Whatever it is you're experiencing, I could choose peace. Let's just leave it with that. I could choose peace. And then practice it once again in the afternoon and again before bed. I could choose peace. And then anytime during the day. I love the word could because it doesn't mean you have to. I could choose peace instead of this. Maybe I didn't, but that's okay. But I could. Just that reminder, just knowing, hey, Dennis, that you could is literally a game changer. Let's see. Heart Map says, I also did sun salutation. That was a good warm up. It is a good warm up. Some people think you need to do a warm up before you do the sun salutation. I usually do easy joint mobility, just moving my joints through full range of motion, rolling the shoulders, rolling the hands, the hips, the back, the knees. Miss Pippa says, if I could, if I should. I like that. Yeah, I could choose peace. Whatever I'm experiencing now, if it's not what I want, I could choose peace instead of this. I might not. I might try and fail. But I could. I always have that option. I could choose peace instead of this. And when you realize that, now you start thinking, well, why don't I? If I could choose peace, why don't I? If I'm in any kind of inner conflict or outer conflict, if I'm feeling emotionally drained, emotionally down, if I am carrying a resentment, if I continue an argument in my mind that was a day ago, a year ago, a lifetime ago, I could choose peace instead of this. I might still continue arguing. But now at least I realize I could choose peace. Ellie says, "How was the walk?" The walk was really good. I saw my beaver friend swimming around, and I saw several deer. No foxes. I heard owls, but I haven't seen an owl in about a month. Miss Pippa says, "The biggest obstacle to peace is the desire to get rid of it." Hey, let's call it a coin. The biggest obstacle to peace on one side of the coin is the desire to get rid of it. And on the other side of the coin is not knowing that we could actually even choose it. That because I'm having these thoughts, having this argument, having this conflict, that's the way it has to be. I don't have a choice. How can I have a choice? This person's yelling at me. How do I have a choice? This person did this to me. It's not a choice. This person's an idiot. This person's a jerk. This person's whatever. I'm an idiot. I'm a jerk. I'm a whatever. There's no choice there, right? But if I have that option, I could choose peace. Jessica says he is adorable, but not old enough to come home yet. I'll post his pics when I have some just him. Awesome. How many? How long did he say you had to wait? I forget. Up above, he said it was coming soon. Hey, Brianna. Pinky says, "Yay, confetti for Lady Sky." Let me bring up Lady Sky again real quick. You guys are awesome. 1K. Thank you, guys. Hey, Lissa. New here already. Lisa, how have you been? Lisa smiles a lot. Sorry, my friends. Give me 1 second. Hey, Annie. Did I get that right? Ani. It's Ani, right? We got some beaver love from Miss Flipper and from Anna. Thanks, guys. So, Brian, we were talking about giving you some watch hours. I asked if anyone, hey, Tiger King, if anyone could maybe do a playlist or just watch Brian when he comes up. About a month, says Jessica. Awesome. Super Champ, how are you, my friend? Super Champ says hi to everyone. Tiger King says, Eric, love your wildlife videos. I did find another woodpecker video just for you, my friend. I know you like the woodpecker. Tiger King says, Super Artist, how's the hat? Brian says, thanks, Yogi. You're welcome, Brian. We got that goal before Christmas. Brian says, Whoever, just a night watcher in basement doing burpees. I wish him the best in life. He pops in every few weeks. I'll let him know that you mentioned him, Brian. He will be happy to hear that. So let me know. Is anyone interested in doing that 7-day commitment? And then we'll do one each Sunday. And I'll do a reminder every day. I'm going to do a video after this live stream to put it out there. Dolly, how are you? Dolly, I enjoyed being your live stream today. Anna is doing well, says to Super Champ. Hope you're doing well too. Hey, Adam. Love, peace, joy, quietness, good health, friendship to all. Just dropping by. Appreciate it, Adam. I like fox and beaver. Me too. And owls. I miss my owls. Jessica says it's my niece's fault. She just keeps bringing the puppy over. Good for your niece. We all need a puppy in our lives. It's a reminder to myself as well. I need to get access to a puppy. I do. I live in a dog friendly neighborhood. So every day there's some consensual sniffing going on. They sniff me, I sniff them. Lee says, yes, I'm interested very much so. Hey, Lee, our conversation this morning was the inspiration for this idea. So we put it out there on Sunday. We begin practicing on Mondays. I'll do it for you. So the definite commitment is to remind ourselves. First off, first thing in the morning, our first conscious thought, take some practice to remember it after we say thank you, is I could choose peace. Let me give you the direct. Give me 1 second. And then we're committed to remembering that throughout the day, saying it again before bedtime. We can review at night, we can review all the opportunities we had when we could have chosen peace. Here's the amazing thing. You'll review those things and you'll see all the times you did not choose peace, and you'll start getting upset. I should have done this. Guess what? You could choose peace instead of condemning yourself for a mistake, for forgetting. So let's call this A Course in Miracles for those who don't want to practice A Course in Miracles. A Course in Miracles without taking that big step, that big commitment, a way of bringing in that which we need, whatever that might be. Give me a second, guys. Now, that's just a thought. Miss Flipper, do you have, where would you be if you wanted to do this, if you wanted to offer this as well? What would be your starting point? Lesson 34. I could see peace. I could see this instead of this. I would get rid of the this. I could see peace, or instead of. Just beginning with I could see peace. Or lesson 33. I wrote about this the other day. There is another way of seeing the world. Let me know what you think, Miss Flipper. Let me know, Kat, when you're around. Let me know what you think. So, guys, Miss Flipper will be hanging out with us tomorrow afternoon. Super Camp says, I'm eating as much as I possibly humanly can. Sometimes I feel sick. Hey, why don't you eat more often instead of eating until you're full? Because it's really not good for you to eat until you're full. I like going with the Eastern concept of eating until you're about 80%, but then have one extra meal, 2 extra meals a day, or 3 times a day with 2 snacks in between, or even just a protein shake. He says, Miss Flipper occasionally says very lovely things. The other day, um, he wanted us all to do a minute of silence. Miss Flipper says, Tiger King often says very kind things to me. I appreciate it so much. He's a kind person. Maybe take a poll. Who wants peas? Who wants peas or who wants peace? Well, Lee, I'm gonna answer the question that you put out there with Miss Flipper. Hey, Hamada says all friends visit my channel, support Indie Woman channel. Absolutely, Hamada. I was there today, and thank you for your support. Thank you for the replies on my shorts. So, Lee, there's no peace in general without peace in mind. Everything starts with the mind. Everything. Nothing apart from it, nothing separate from it. So imagine every single president, every single general, every single person in charge of making a decision that would send people to war. Do you think that if they had peace of mind, they would commit troops to go to war? Do you think there'd be an act of aggression towards a peaceful country if the leader of that country had peace of mind? There's nothing separate from the mind. Nothing. I always remind people, only teaching on my channel, I don't teach anything outside of peace of mind. I don't really think I teach. I think I present, and hopefully, to the best that I'm able to, I demonstrate. Anna says, I always choose peace, which makes you a peaceful person. Pippa says, my starting point would be to have all, give all, reversing the getting, learning that giving is keeping. I like that too. I wonder if that would take a little more explanation, though. I don't know. Miss Pippa says, I can see contentment, I can see joy, I can see tranquility, I can see peace, I can see love. Absolutely, my friend. And when you see it, you demonstrate it. You don't see anything that is apart from you. Ever. And this ties in with what Miss Flipper said. Marlon says, eating less fiber and more compact sources of calories like white rice, noodles, pizza, homemade fries is a good way when you struggle. Probably get more fiber from the sheer amount of food. Yeah, but don't give up your general well-being. Even when you're young and you can process it better, don't give up your health, your general well-being for the sake of putting on size. I did that. It wasn't good. David says, awesome, sir. You're a great teacher. You guys might have noticed I changed my title name, Just a Yogi. Want to really emphasize that just. Hey, Skits. Skits says, yeah, they probably say too much. I should really keep that to myself. You know how it is. I don't know. Skits. I think you help a lot of people when you share what you're going through. Dahlia, it's feeling schizzled with the pickle. Hey, Lion King, welcome back. I know I missed some comments up above, guys. I apologize. Super Champ says, most interesting thing about me is that I never expected myself to get any results, let alone chase the goal of becoming world champion of powerlifting when I first started going to the gym at 15. I don't know if that's the most interesting thing about you. I find you very interesting. Every facet, the languages that you speak. Most of all, you know what I find interesting? You so much want to be helpful to people. You put yourself out there that you always, you're always kind and you're always respectful. even in some situations where I've seen people not be respectful for you. All right. Cat says, "Oh, back working, ears only." Gotcha, Cat. What did I miss? What did I miss, guys? Then it says, "Peace is owned by people. Governments don't want peace; they get rich through war." Yeah, and we can break that down even further, Dennis. Peace is owned by individuals, us. To have all, give all. I do like that. Skits, how are you? My cat's been very clingy lately. Toy Pup says, "Love the new name, username." Thank you, Toy Pups. I wanted to do just a yogi, just a yogi, just a yogi, because you guys know I like saying things three times, and it goes to our summoning, guys. If you know our friend Stitch, as well as Toy Pups, as well as Cat, as well as many of us, when we want to summon someone, we'll say Duncan, 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 or Cat, Cat, Cat. Um, so I like that summoning. Plus my practice of saying thank you 3 times every morning. Um, but YouTube wouldn't let me. Apparently, one Jesse Yogi is plenty. Yep, it's about 12:43. Lee. Leah says, "Kat, are you working now?" I forgot the time difference. I'm guessing 12:43. She is hard at work. Let's see. Heart Matter says, "I choose peace unless I fully understand the issue from all people's perspective and can show a solution that is different and in everyone's benefit." But wouldn't that be a way of achieving peace? Helping others to see things from a different perspective. Hey, runner boy. Last day, then I'm away, Yogi. Don't forget to scream my name at the top of Mount Kilimanjaro. Runner boy, you've trained hard for this. You prepared for this. Trip of a lifetime. This is going to be huge for you, my friend. Did someone say, runner boy, don't come back? Cat says, Yogi, your cat concerns me. Yeah, she's always been somewhat of a strange cat for the few years that I've known her. I don't know. Um, I don't know. He says, "Cat, you're his cat." This is true. At least Cat's Affen says his other cat. But remember, there's 3 of them. He says, "Skits, I'll just have a delicious milkshake. Please, I'm easy." Hey, Skits is buying everyone a house. Dolly says, "Runner boy, can you say my name up there too?" Cat says, "Did I hear the cat sneezing during breath work too?" Yeah, I think that might. I think that might have been my brother. To be honest with you, Heart Matter says, "I guess we need to define what peace is and is not. I think of peace as keeping things as they are, so the opposite would be change. Depends on what things are." Hey, Joseph. So here I'm going to say peace is being centered in our own heart space. Peace is being centered in the extension of love versus um, the projection of grievance, of judgment, and resentment. That peace is being willing to be kind rather than insisting on being right. Doesn't mean that we're not right. Doesn't mean that we can't be right. It means the insistence of making someone wrong in order to prove that we're right disturbs not only our peace of mind, but the peace of mind of someone else. Hey, Lee. Lee, how are you, my friend? Sorry you didn't see when you came in right above. Ellie says, pick up the cat, please. She does not like being picked up. The other one, the downstairs one, occasionally. Uh, this one, I can if I have to move her. And occasionally I do. But to like just pick her up, not crazy about it. Maybe if I had them when they were kittens. I've only had them for 3 years, and they were 10 years old when we got them. They were rescue cats. Cat says hi to Magnetic North. He says, hi, Cat. Hope you well. He says, no house for me. I'll be happy in a makeshift shelter. He says, doing okay, thanks. Let's see. Harmony says, I think there's a difference in inner peace versus peace in a relationship. But if you don't have inner peace, how could there ever be peace in a relationship? Everything starts, there's no outer world. There's the appearance of an outer world, but the outer world is based either upon our projections, and we're always projecting, or we are always extending. So it's a profound psychological. Jung, Freud. Before that, the mystics. Before that, the shamans. Everything's projected. Everything. There's no world outside of our projection or our extensions. Miss Pippa says, yes, peace is the extension and recognition of love. Pinky says, Yogi and friend, I'm here shopping at Walmart for a customer. Well, speaking of peace, I hope you're having a peaceful time at Walmart. Skit says, peace for me, I'll break it down. Proactively attaining a centered energy. Skits 2025. Skits 2025. I hope that comes in a song, Skits. You've been saying some pretty awesome things. You always do. But lately, even more so. I hope you're writing them down. I hope all of them are going to make their way into a song. Miss Pippa says idol worship is overrated. It sure is. Especially when we realize the things that we've made idols of. Skit says, but I know it's attained. I use the E because I'm me. Keep being you, Skits. Hey, Josh. Just a furry Josh says, Skits, you saw my thing now? Hey, big Mr. Tumble, how are you? I've been summoned by a quote. You have been. What's going on? No, Mr. Big Mr. Tumble says he's back. Heart Matter says, in a relationship, the opposite of peace would be a spectrum. We're on one extreme, far from peace is killing, and close to peace is a disagreement on what we should have for dinner. Yes, but all of that still begins with our thoughts. Miss Pippa says, I'm loving all this collective peace energy. Me too, Miss Pippa. Tuba Artist is back. Welcome back. Josh says, it happens too much. You got to copyright that stuff. Josh. Hey, Josh. Toy Pups believes she spotted you in my basement on Friday. Gravity Core Fitness is here. Hey, Mark. Says, hey, Shidoshi Yogi in chat. Mark, how are you? Mark, how is Joe feeling? And it says, Mark and Joe. Tiger King says, are you mod up? Did I blink out for a second? I must have, because my timer's off of my phone, is what they're called, by the way. I'm looking right at it. It says, just Skid, are you still here? Skid sends some love. Thank you, Skids. So anytime we are experiencing any conflict, whether it be globally or in an interpersonal relationship with a spouse, significant other, examine your thoughts and see where they are. Change your thoughts and see where it leads you. Mark says, we are okay. Joe's okay, just a bit tired as pregnancy progression. Gotcha. Hey, user, how are you? Super Champ says, by the way, I said, Privyet, Krakti Moy Brat, which means hello. How are you, my brother? He says, hey to Praveen. Thank you, Dolly. We got some jewels. Thank you so much. Heartman says, this idea makes me think that choosing peace can also mean making changes that might not bring complete peace, but move us towards a more peaceful relationship. Interesting. Well, what happens in the outer relationship is almost irrelevant as what happens internally. The goal is for us to be at peace. If someone else doesn't make that decision, then it's entirely on them. We accept full responsibility for how we feel. If we're not at peace, we can choose to be at peace regardless of what anyone brings us. Regardless. Doesn't matter if someone still wants to argue. It doesn't even matter if someone attacks us. We can still be at peace as we defend ourselves. Whatever happens on the outer world of form doesn't matter on the inner world of the formless itself. It's the whole nature of Aikido. Not that Aikido is the most effective form of martial art. The point is to be at peace no matter what happens. And that's what we can choose. We are not at the whim of every external event. But here's what we find. The more that we turn inwards and consciously, consistently, and continuously choose peace, the more peaceful the world becomes. He says, Seb, I'm okay with that email mint. Tiger King says, Miss Flipper, how are you? Toad Pups was here earlier, Tiger King. Miss Flipper says, but. It's a big but. The desire to have peace in a relationship, very beautiful and worthwhile. It is. But we know that we can't cause it if we ourselves are not at peace. Peace never comes from internal conflict. It's an impossibility until we have peace. Miss Flipper, you remember the quote from Zen in the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance? Harmatter says, I think peace also requires empathy. Yes, in truth, we could say there's no difference. When you are at peace, you naturally have empathy. Tiger King says, Cutted Fumin about Man City. I don't know what that means, Tiger King. Oh, you're asking that to Lee, to Seb. Gotcha. Talking football, right? Pavine says, Glory, glory, Man United. Mipsipper says, yes, when you get to the top of the mountain, all you have, you brought. I see said. I think I already mentioned, I'm really looking forward to our conversation tomorrow. Tiger King says, next game, Man City and Man UTD. Can't wait. When is that? Toy Pup says, just the Yogi. She's here. That's me, Toy Pups. Lee says, I have to go now. Thank you all for having me. Blessings to all. Always, Lee, always. First, you, my friend. If you need anything, let me know. If I can be of any help whatsoever, I will be. David says, sir, it's a theme song of Man United soccer team. Glory, glory, Man United. I thought it was related to that. Miss Pippa says, Peace Fest tomorrow. Yes. Hey, Miss Pippa, I know we talked about relationships, which of course based on peace, holy relationship versus special relationships. But let's definitely talk more about peace. Big Mr. Tumble says, oh yeah, derby time. Lee says, Vitamagnetic Lee. Praveen says, just Yogi, soft as rain, free from longing, free from pain, silent river, vast and wide, flowing to the ocean tide. Beautiful. This is beautiful, Praveen. Let's see. Actions can be destructive, be neutral, or be constructive. Some think of peace as neutral, but I would argue that being constructive was more peaceful. I would agree. So where are we creating peace here with the internal experience of love? And love is always an extension versus the projection of resentment and grievances. Uh, so love is constructive. Love is always creating itself, creating in itself, creating of itself. Miss Pippa says all inclusive. Tiger King says, Toy Pups, you are a goddess, same as Miss Pippa, a goddess. Ellie says, love, love, love. Indeed, my friend. Hey, Ellie, how are you feeling? David says, take care, Magnetic Bro. We're going to sign off in about 5. I'll be back in about 3 hours. Guys, thank you for a wonderful live stream. David says, love is life. No love, no life. I told you this before also, sir. You have, my friend, you have. Tiger King says, the super artist got a very big heart. He sure does. You're right about that. Super artist gives me great, great hope for the future. And it says, love is construction, always creating. Love is constructive, always creating. David says, love you, sir. Love you too, my friend. So Miss Pepper, just send me all the stuff you want to talk about tomorrow. David says, awesome live, best live stream on YouTube. Thank you so much. Hey, at one time, we had 30 people pop in the room. They didn't stay, which is okay. Love is co-creation. I love that. So let me ask you a quick question. Co-creation implying that we are creating with someone, something. Who are we co-creating with, Miss Bipper? And I know the answer. I just want to hear you. I want to see you type it. I put one up I think the last video I did last night was the woodpecker. The next one I'll put up is the next woodpecker I see. Hopefully there'll be one this week. And it says, I'm taking notes, Yogi. Hey, Anna, you want to know something? Everything that I've talked about today, you demonstrate. Every single thing that I talk about, you demonstrate in every single live stream. Tiger King says, did you see my message about you, Toy Pups? With the source of creation itself. Beautifully said. Toy Pup says, Go Dad, we made it to the live stream. It was awesome. Thank you, Toy Pups. Hey, you know what we'll do? Praveen says it's yogi time. Flip Up says no, honey. He said that you were a goddess. He also said that Miss Flipper was a goddess. So Ellie says not really. I'm sorry, Ellie. And it says thank you so much, Yogi. You're welcome. I want to close off the live stream. We haven't done really much singing this weekend. But here's a song from Toy Pops. And then we're going to say goodbye.
Let me try it one more time since I messed up that last version so bad. It goes like this. I've got a ticket for the long way round. 2 bars whiskey for the way. And I'm sure would like some sweet company. And I'm leaving tomorrow, what do you say? When I'm gone, when I'm gone, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me by the hair, you're gonna miss me everywhere, oh. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. I've got my ticket for the long way round. The one with the prettiest of views. It's got mountains, it's got rivers, it's got sights to give you shivers. But I sure would be prettier with you when I'm gone. When I'm gone, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me by my songs, you're gonna miss me by my taco. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. I've got my ticket for the long way round. 2 bars of whiskey for the way. And I sure would like some sweet company. And I'm leaving tomorrow, what do you say? When I'm gone, when I'm gone, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me by my hair, you're gonna miss me everywhere. Oh, you're gonna miss Toy Pops when she's gone. I've got my ticket for the long way round. The one with the prettiest of views. It's got mountains, it's got rivers, it's got sights to give you shivers. But it sure would be prettier with you when I'm gone. When I'm gone, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me by my songs. You're gonna miss me with my talk. Oh, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. I miss you so much, everyone. Keep singing. I'll be listening.
We'll play that again next Friday. But wanted a closing song for the weekend from Toy Pups. Guys, absolutely love you. Thanks again for hanging out. Thank you for the lovely, lovely conversation. Much enjoyable. I'm going to make a video with our 7-day commitment. If anyone wants to participate, not sure what it's going to be yet, but it'll come to me. Love you guys.